I saw you in the swoop race. Very impressive. You seem like you know how to get results. That's just the kind of person I'm looking for. My name's Canderous Ordo. I work for Davik Kang in the exchange. The hours aren't great, but they promised me a fortune to work for them. And I have nothing better to do. Mandalorian mercs like me are in high demand. But lately, Davik hasn't been paying me what he promised. I don't like getting cheated. So I figure it's time for me to break the Sith quarantine and get off this backwater planet. I've got a plan to escape Taris, but I can't do it alone. I need someone I know can get the job done to help me. That's where you come in.
Careful. Mercs like this haven't a lick of conscience. They'll betray you in a heartbeat. This could be a trap.
I saw you win that swoop race and started thinking, anyone crazy enough to race like that is probably... I need someone to steal the Sith launch codes from the base. Without those codes, any ship leaving the atmosphere will be disintegrated by the Sith fleet's automated defense. Here's the deal. You bring me those launch codes, and I can provide the vehicle to get us off the planet. Good luck. You're going to need it. Getting in won't be easy. The Sith base is protected by an encrypted security system. It would take a top-of-the-line... Lucky for you, I know just the place to get a droid like that. Davik was having one custom built by Janice. Just tell her Canderous sent you, and she'll sell you the droid. Then you can use it to get the launch codes from the Sith. Normally I'd do this myself, but everyone knows who I work for. If I broke into the Sith base, they'd send an army down on Davik's estate to get those codes back. That's why I need you.
I don't sense any deception from him, which is surprising. This may be exactly what we need.
I'm going to wait in Javier's cantina. You come and find me.
I can't believe we couldn't get arena tickets for this match!
Who cares? It's Dunk.
Shh, they're about to start, so quit complaining and just watch the view screen.
Ladies and gentlemen, I draw your attention to the dueling ring. Here, now, I hope all your bets are down because we're ready to roll. In this corner, I give you Girl on Two Fingers. And over here, looking to climb the ranks yet again, is the ever-persistent Deadeye Duncan. And to nobody's great surprise, Deadeye is down again. Well, that was quick, wasn't it? So I give you the winner, Girl on Two Finger.
I haven't seen you around here before. Good to see some new blood in the fight. If you're serious about this, go talk to Azure the Hutt. He's the dual organizer.
What are you looking at, fresh meat? You want a piece of me? You want to step... Big talk. Go speak with the Hutt in the corner to back it up.
Kava tumpa kurpi ja moka papa, tonga buksha ummenong. Kava volpa mursi.
Vibroblades and blasters, and nobody ever dies. How come I get the feeling you're trying to take us for a ride?
Kioka kolmolera, kien konjo pesha. Chachiska tomba toras mate. Tawana vota, ayo tomba toras materia. Ashuta. Kava tumpa kurpi ja moka papa. Kipona. Ona na kajo. Kimba mulera tuana.
This is for the best. We could use those credits from these duels, but using your real name is too risky. The Sith might have come across a crew manifest back on the Endor Spire.
Ako ci tropa. Sino mo lalaking pajak? Kabutang yun.
Ladies and gentlemen, draw your eye. You've seen him lose night after night after night, but this time he's after fresh meat. In this corner, I give you Deadeye Duncan! And in the other corner, a relative newcomer to the Taris dueling scene, emerging from the shadows with no history, no past. It's over! The fight but real. Are any of us surprised? Deadeye losing isn't huge. You have to do better than that to impress.
I saw your match against Duncan. Not bad for a rookie. But Deadeye's a joke. Even after I lost the use of my... Go talk to Azure, the duel organizer, if you want to step up to the big leagues. I'll show you what it's like to fight a...
Ladies and gentlemen, in this corner, one of the greats, a man so tough, even a disfiguring injury couldn't end his career. I give you Gerlon. And in the other corner, a relative... It's over! Buff Gerlon losing to a rookie.
I see you got your feet wet in the duel ring. Not bad. You've got real talent, kid. Stick with it and you'll go places. If you're interested in setting up a match, or if you want to place a wager, goodbye, strength.
What do you want? Wait, let me guess. Now that you're a duelist, you figure we have something in common. Something to chat about. Wrong. Just because we're both duelists doesn't mean we're suddenly friends. So give me some space, stranger.
Ladies and gentlemen, over in this corner, a woman with steel on her bones and ice water in her veins. She's cold and quick as death itself. You know her. You love her. Ice. And in the other corner... It's over! The ice is knocked out cold! Looks like we have a run.
You beat me fair and square, stranger. But if I still had the use of my fingers, you wouldn't have won. Back before my injury, I would have mopped the ring up with you.
I've never been one to shy away from the cold, hard truth. So I'll just come right out and say it. I can't compete with the likes of you, stranger. I know when I'm overmatched. You're good. Very good. But you're wrong if you think that means I'm suddenly going to warm up to you. Truth is, I really don't have anything more...
Pretty impressive, stranger. Ice is no pushover. People are starting to take notice of you. They say you're the best thing to come along since Twitch stepped into the ring. If you're gonna keep climbing the ranks, then I guess I'm next on your hit list, kid. I'm looking forward to it. You don't waste any time, do you? Go talk to Adj...
Oscar! Chiska Nichu!
Hava! Uba baska dwana chichop! Haku chichopa! Kimba!
Gio.
Ladies and he's a legend in the sport, a 20-year veteran who still knows how to show the young kids a trick or two. Let's have a big hand for Mo! But there's always some young gun coming up to knock the veterans off. And we've got one of... Waiting in the wings. Do you dare take a shot at the champion himself? Will the wild up?
You're good, stranger. Maybe even as good as Ben back in his prime. There's no shame in losing to you. But when you beat me, you made me realize something, kid. First, it was just Twitch I couldn't handle. Now it's you and Twitch. Pretty soon, there'll be another young hotshot clawing past me in the rankings. This game's been good to me, but my time is done. I need to get away from the duel rings for...
Gio kakon. Tauri akujiko. Gio.
Ladies and gentlemen, hold on to your seats and stay back from the edges of the ring. He's wild, he's unpredictable, he's borderline psychotic. And he's the best damn duelist in the game today. Give it up for Twitch! But Twitch's opponent plans to take the champion down. Night after night, battle after battle, we've watched this young in this corner, the challenger for the title of Tara's dueling champion. Twitch's reign of terror is over, ladies and gentlemen. We have a new champion, the mysterious stranger.
Mantona buksha umenon, obrakimun chubagratok bebek starkile, wikile Johnny.
I've been watching you on the dueling ring. Not bad for an amateur. I'm tempted to come out of retirement and show you what it's like to do battle against a real champion, but I only fight in death matches. And not too many people are willing to step into the ring knowing they won't ever come out. How about you, stranger? You think you got what it takes? Finally, fresh meat. Azure will set it up. Go talk to him. It will take some time to arrange, so no point sticking around here until then. I'll be back when it's time for you to die.
Te da wata bogra tua tunira manu pra. Te da tu. Pida Puchangyo. Chibeduanan.
Ladies and gentlemen, come with me now on a journey to the savage days of years gone by, to a time when 2 combatants entered the arena and only 1 came out alive. They're illegal. They're banned. They've been outlawed for nearly 10 years, but we've got one for you tonight. A good old-fashioned death match. In this corner, a living legend. A man whose very name would make his opponents shake in their boots. If any of them were still alive. Out of retirement for one last battle. Bandit Starkiller! And who would be crazy enough to step into the ring with such a lethal legend? Who would be mad enough to face almost certain death? Ladies and gentlemen, feast your wondering eyes on the mysterious stranger. And now, the moment we've all been waiting for. Let the death match begin! Bendak is down! It's over! It's over! The fight is over! Bendak Starkiller is down! Oh, hail the mysterious stranger! The greatest duelist to ever grace the rings of Taurus!
Little Bendak Starkiller. Jiti Manula. Tapi Chayu Gong. Patisaka.
Bastila, I was wondering something. How did those Vulkars manage to capture a famous Jedi like you? Or were you knocked out when your escape pod crashed?
No, I was conscious. But my force powers were exhausted from using my battle meditation in the battle for the Ender Spire. Without my help, you might have never gotten off the ship alive.
Fair enough, but I've seen you Jedi in action. There's no way those thugs could have stood a chance against your lightsaber.
My lightsaber was misplaced. I couldn't find it after the crash. I looked everywhere in that pod. The Vulkars came and overwhelmed me even as I was searching for my weapon.
Wait a minute, let me get this straight. You lost your lightsaber? I mean, isn't that a violation of some kind of Jedi code or something?
This is no laughing matter. During the crash, my lightsaber must have fallen from my belt and rolled under my seat. The Vulkars probably found it there when they searched the wreckage.
Hey, don't get mad. I'm sorry. It's just funny to think of a legendary Jedi losing her lightsaber. Take my advice. This is one detail you might want to keep out of the history texts.
I hardly consider myself a legend, Carve. Though I will consider your advice when I relate these events to the Jedi Council.
He appeared to. He enjoyed it out. And the rest.
Get out of here, you goggle-eyed freak! You're too ugly for the upper city.
Yeah, go back to where you came from. We don't want your kind.
And he.
Yeah, why would a human want to help you, freak?
I will not stand here and let that poor man be stoned. You there, children. Leave him alone.
Why do you care what happens to some scummy alien? He's just a freak.
Yeah, he isn't even supposed to be in the upper city.
Well, I will. You children, get away. Just because he's different does not give you the right to attack him.
Come on, let's go. I don't want to listen to this alien lover anymore.
Bastila, did you ever think about joining all the Jedi who were running off to follow Revan and Malak when they went to fight the Mandalorians?
That was nearly 5 years ago. I was still an apprentice. My battle meditation hadn't even manifested itself. Yet even then I had the wisdom to obey the will of the Council. Unlike Revan.
I guess. Still, do you ever wonder if things could have been different? Would Revan and Malak still have been corrupted if the Council had supported them instead of dragging its feet?
Do not blame Revan's corruption on the Council. Your Republic saw only the threat of the Mandalorians. The wisdom of the Masters saw beyond the immediate threat. There was something lurking out there. Something that devoured Revan and Malak, and many other Jedi. Had the Council sent us all into the unknown, how many more would have fallen?
So you're saying we should have done nothing? Just let the Mandalorians conquer us unopposed? I mean, the Republic was under attack, and the Order abandoned us.
We did not abandon you. But the Council were not about to throw lives away foolishly. In time, we would have... Revan and Malak, you asked me if I think things...
Yeah, right. And every single one. Yes, what's it? You do? Well, fair enough. What do you want to discuss? I don't think you wouldn't understand where I was coming from. Let me try and explain. You got the skills of an elite commando, and you saved my butt more than once. Between that and your facility with languages, I'm lucky you're here. But that doesn't mean that I'm gonna stop watching you being wary. I'm just not built that way. Period. I don't know that yet. Like I said before, it's probably nothing, but I've been betrayed by people before, and well, it won't happen again. That's all. Look, I'm not trying to insult you. This is just the way I am. No need to take it personally. Me? You shouldn't. If you're smart, you won't trust anyone. Not me, not Bastila, and especially not yourself. I don't need to be analyzed, thanks. Can we just get back to business? It's not what I want. I have a duty, and I intend to see it through. The galaxy is in danger, and I want to save it. That's what I want. Why is whether or not I trust you, or anyone, so damned important to you? Why do you even care? We don't have time for this, so can we please just drop it? For now, can we pick it up later if you really must? I want to get underway.
Hachu Apanki,
Jishawa anibong ka sha chon tanga bok sha nak no. Mokao dangya foki chachiska to punto. Watawama muliri kin kun shopeshwa no bamule.
What?
I'm here.
Yes?
Kavadumpa kapaliamo na pat. Mana tota haku. Smilia, ti.
What can I do? Let's make this quick.
Sure.
What can I do?
What? Sure.
Tiscado Sukiguba na bona na gachu abtu. Tiscado Sukiguba na bona na gaboda ni winkisma toma. Wana kun bes chimpa marulira. Kuyabi juskuna chitenai. Ina kun marulira rachikun. Slimo patona. Mundi hadonga chihonkabi. Yatuka unwan.
What? Sure.
I'm here.
Sure.
You shall all there. Yes?
Sure. What?
Who dare? Who would have thought of... Ah, yes. Feed the hatred and anger within yourself. Call upon the power of... This meeting is a stroke of luck for me. My master will surely reward me with my lightsaber once I kill you.
What?
I'm
Sure.
here. I'm here.
Sure.
This elevator is off limits. Only it's obvious from the... Well, why didn't you say so? Everything seems to be in order. Okay, I guess. Just be careful down there.
Yes?
What?
I figured you'd be back. Neither of us is getting... Now, I know the Sith military base had a break-in. And I know it was you. I know you've got the... So what do you say? We join forces, and I can get you inside Davik's base. And right to the end. Fair enough.
Ako Jacob. Jibeduanan. Utsang yon turun. Tombatur. Jiyoka kolmolera. Jibeduan. Kava tumpa. Kachit. Jiyoka kolmolera. Jibeduan. Jibeduan.
I figured you'd be back. Now, I know the Sith military base, so... Davik's always... I'll say I brought you in so he could check you out. He'll have you stay at his estate for a couple of days while he runs some background checks on you. That's standard.
This is too risky. We should find another way.
You got another plan, sister? Or are you just objecting because you didn't think of it?
No, I don't have another plan. I would rather not place my life in your hands, however.
I can say the same about you. That makes us even. Fortunately, we both want to get off this rock, right? While Davik's checking you out, we steal the Ebon Hawk and escape Taurus. Come on. I've got an airspeeder nearby to...
You summoned me, Lord Malak.
The search for Bastila is taking too long. We cannot risk her escaping Taurus. Destroy the entire planet.
The entire planet, Lord Malak? But there are billions of people on Taurus. We'd be slaughtering countless innocent civilians, not to mention our own men still on the surface.
Your predecessor once made the mistake of questioning my orders, Admiral. Surely you are not so foolish as to make the same mistake.
Of course not, my Lord Malak. I will do as you command, but it will take several hours to position our fleet.
Then I suggest you begin immediately. You are dismissed, Admiral.
Yes, Lord Malak.
So, Canderous, I see you've brought someone with you. Most intriguing, if I do say so myself. You usually travel alone.
It's not like you to take on partners, Cantorus. You're getting soft.
Watch yourself, Callow. You may be the newest Cath Hound in the pack, but you aren't top dog yet.
Enough. I won't have my top 2 men killing each other. That's not good business. I'm sure Cantorus has an explanation as to why he's not working solo anymore.
This is a special case, Davik. I ran into someone the Exchange might want to recruit. You may have heard something of their exploits already.
Ah, yes. Now I recognize your companion. The rider who won the big swoop race. Very impressive, as was your display in the rather heated battle afterwards. A casual fan at best, but everyone on Taris follows the big season opener. But we have more important issues to discuss now. With the recommendation from Cantorus and a thorough background check, you could become part of the Exchange. Many would kill to prove themselves worthy of this honor. Come with me. I will give you a tour of my operations. I'm certain you'll be most impressed. Ah, there she is. The Ebon Hawk, my pride and joy, the fastest ship in the Outer Rim. Note the state-of-the-art security system I've had installed to protect her. The shields are completely impregnable. Nobody can get past them without the codes to try and steal my baby. Unfortunately, the Sith military blockade has grounded my vessel. The Ebon Hawk can outrun any vessel in the galaxy. But even she isn't fast enough to avoid the auto-targeting laser cannons of the orbiting Sith fleet. I am, of course, working on acquiring the Sith departure codes so that I may come and go as I please. However, progress has been slow. But we should continue our tour. These will be your accommodations. The slave quarters are just down the hall. If you need anything during your stay, food, a massage, feel free to call upon their services. If all goes well with your background check, you will be invited to join the Exchange. I'd advise you to accept the offer when it comes, or suffer the dire consequences of refusal. You will stay in these rooms as my guest for the next few days. I will not accept no for an answer. Feel free to visit the slave quarters at any time during your stay. I must warn you that if you are found anywhere outside the guest wing during your stay, or if you bother my other guests, my security forces will deal with you most harshly. I will return after the investigation into your background is complete. Until then, make yourself comfortable.
Okay, we're inside. Now all we have to do is figure out a way to get past the Ebon Hawk security system, and we can get the rest of your group off this planet. No sense waiting around here, though. The sooner we get off Taris... What?
What?
Hey! What's the idea of barging in here? Get out of here or I'll call the guards.
Pudu, Tunirama na praka donko searcha.
Hey, baby, wait! I wasn't actually going... Damn it! Okay, great. You just scared off my date for the night, so you better explain yourself before I lose my temper and call the guards. You should have picked an easier target. By the time the guards show up, they're gonna have to take you out of here.
Let's make this quick. There.
Here! Here!
Kiełbasą, giną, Smilia!
Here! 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 Here!
Welcome to the slave quarters, Master. Here we have succulent fruits and berries to tempt your palate.
Now this is my kind of place.
Would you like a relaxing massage? Whatever your desire, we are here to... As you wish, Master. You will find this most relaxing if you would come with me into the massage.
How typically male. Is it possible for you to keep in mind that we have more pressing business to attend to?
I trust you are satisfied. Please, I beg you, don't tell Davik you are displeased with me. He punishes... As you wish, Master. I'm sorry I have failed to please you, Master. I will try to do better. Of course.
Yes?
What?
Force fight with me. You shall fall. You shall fall.
This is what I live.
How dare you invade my chambers? How rude! I am a personal guest of Davik himself. I left specific instructions that you guards would... How can Davik expect me to invest in his ventures with this kind of incompetence on display? I should summon the other guards and report you to your commanding officer. What? How dare you speak to me like that? I could ask Davik to have you flayed alive. What? But help! Assassins! Guards! Help!
Here it is!
The Force fights with me. So be it. You cannot win.
Thank you. You have no idea. I used to be the pilot of the Ebonhawk, Davik's flagship. I know the codes to disable the security system. You can use those codes to steal the Ebonhawk right out of its hangar. Sell it to the highest bidder, What? But I don't have anything else. Those Ebonhawk codes are worth a fortune. Isn't that enough?
We got what we came for. There is no need to...
You core slime! I didn't survive through all that torture just to let you...
So be it! Yes?
What?
Damn those Sith, they're bombing the whole planet. I knew they'd turn on us sooner or... Oh, look what we got here. Thieves in a hangar. So, you figured you'd just steal my ship for your getaway and leave me high and dry while the Sith turn the planet into dust? Sorry, but that ain't gonna happen.
I'll take care of them, Davik. I've been looking forward to this for a long time.
Make it quick, Carlo. The Sith mean business. If we don't get to our ships and find somewhere safe, the bombs they're dropping will kill us all.
I'm here. Yes?
Yes?
They have me outnumbered and outgunned. If I'm going down, I'm taking all of you with me. This thermal detonator will blow us all to bits. Damn those shit! I'll bring this whole hangar down around our ears.
Yes?
Let's get this ship fired up. We'll pick up the rest of your friends and then we'll have to get off this planet.
Offering no resistance. The city is in ruins.
Resume the bombardment, Commander. Wipe this pathetic planet from the face of the galaxy.
Course for Dantooine. There's a Jedi enclave there where we can find refuge.
Incoming fighters!
Quickly, to the gun turrets. You have to hold the Sith fighters off until we get those hyperspace coordinates punched in. Seems like a lifetime since I last set foot on her surface. Though in truth, it's only been a few months. We should be safe from Malik here. For now, at least.
Safe? You saw what his fleet did to Terrace. There wasn't a building over 2 stories high left standing. They turned the planet into one big pile of rubble.
Even the Sith would think twice before attacking Dantooine. There are many Jedi here, including several of the most powerful masters of the Order. There is great strength within this place. We can't just keep running. Malik will find... Something we could all use after what we've been through.
Maybe you're right. It isn't easy to witness the annihilation of an entire planet. I know Mission must be taking it pretty hard.
She will find a way to come to terms with her grief. She's stronger than she appears. We just need to give her time. Now I must go speak with the Council. I need their advice on recent developments. After I've met with them, I will meet you outside the ship.
You there, Padawan. Why are you not wearing the customary robes of the Jedi? Do you mock the honor traditions of our order? Bastila. I have heard of her. They say she has already mastered the art of battle meditation. Remarkable in one so young. Though I've heard she has a foolish pride in her own talents. But as for you, you claim you are not a Padawan? I find this hard to believe. The Force is strong within you. I can feel its presence. If this is some type of jest, it is in very poor taste. The Jedi Order is not a subject for jokes. No, I suppose you did not. I apologize. Please forgive the abruptness with which I first greeted you. It was harsh and perhaps unfair. My master often warns me that I must learn to control my emotions. I see I have much left to learn. I wish you a pleasant stay.
Ah, so you are the one who rescued Bastila. It is appropriate you are here. We have been discussing your rather special case. I am Jar, a member of the Jedi Council. With me are Master Vrook, Master Vandar, and of course the chronicler of our academy, Master Dorak. Padawan Bastila, I am sure you are already familiar with. Indeed, I am sure that you... Bastila tells us you are strong in the Force. We are considering you for Jedi training.
Master Jar speaks out of turn, perhaps. We need indisputable proof of your strong affinity to the Force before we would even consider accepting you for training.
Proof? Surely the entire Council can feel the strength of the Force within this man. And I've already related to you the events that took place on Terrace.
Perhaps it was simple luck.
We both know there is no luck. There is only the Force. We all feel the power in Bastila's companion, though it is wild and untamed. Now that this power has begun to manifest itself, can we safely ignore it?
The Jedi training is long and difficult, even when working with a young and open mind. Teaching a child is hard. How much harder will it be for an adult to learn the ways of the Jedi?
Traditionally, the Jedi do not accept adults for training, though there are rare exceptions in the history of our order. But you are a special case.
I agree with Master Dorak. Many of our own pupils are leaving the Jedi Order to follow the Sith teachings. We need recruits to stand against Malak. With Revan dead...
Are you certain Revan is truly dead? What if we undertake to train this one and the Dark Lord should return?
We should discuss this matter more fully in private. Bastila, you and your companion must go. This is a matter for the Council alone.
As you wish, Master Vandar.
You got it. Uh-huh.
Yes?
Yeah, what do you... You want to hear tales of my exploits? Of the wars I've seen and fought? The enemies I've seen die by my hand? Sure. My name's Canderous, of the Mandalorian clan Ordo. I've been fighting across the galaxy for 40 of your years. For my people, it is the honor and glory of battle that rules us. It's through combat that we prove our... Win or lose, as long as the fight is worthy, then honor is gained. The glory at having triumphed over impossible odds is what drives us. If there's nothing at stake, your possessions, your life, your world, then the battle's meaningless. We Mandalore take everything we are and throw it into battle. It's the true test of yourself. The battle against death, against oblivion. All life dies eventually. A true warrior is one who can beat it down whenever it raises its head. But times have changed now. The Mandalore clans have been scattered across the Outer Rim. The Republic is in decline, and the Sith Empire rises to take its place. The clans as they were aren't a threat, but the galaxy still fears us. People think we war out of spite or bloodlust. They don't understand, and fear that. We only wanted the challenge of the battle, and glory from it, win or lose. But now I have no real challenges. Crushing Davik's enemies and the pathetic... The worlds I've burned. We will never again speak...
Yes, what's... Oh, you want to argue some more, is it? So I've seen. If I were Malak, I'd be a bit nervous to have you on my tail. I just don't trust easily, and for good reasons, which are my own. Oh, damn it. I suppose I won't get any rest until I talk, will I? You want to know why I don't trust anyone? Fine. Here goes. 5 years ago, the Jedi had just finished the war with the Mandalorians. Revan and Malak were heroes. I was damn proud to have served in their fleet. It was completely unexpected when they turned on us, invading the Republic while we were still weak. Nobody knew what to think, least of all me. Our heroes had become brutal, conquering Sith, and we were all but helpless before them. I mean, think about it. If you can't even trust the best of the Jedi, who can you trust? Of course the Jedi turned to the dark side. There were others, however, who weren't Jedi. Good men, trusted men, who joined them. Malak and Revan and the Sith deserve to die for what they've done, but the ones who fled the Republic and joined them are even worse. The dark side has nothing to do with why they joined with the Sith. They deserve no mercy. I know, and I should apologize to you. I've become so accustomed to expecting the worst in others, and you've done nothing to deserve that. It's just... oh, never mind. Let's just continue with what we were doing. I'd rather not talk about it.
Bastila has told us of a most unusual development. She claims you and she have shared a dream. A vision of Malak and Revan in the ancient ruins here on Dantooine.
These ruins have long been known to us, but we believe them to be merely burial mounds. Perhaps they're more than we first suspected, if Revan and Malak found something there.
See, dishonesty. We are taking an incalculable risk at even considering training this one.
You cannot deny what you are. These dreams are part of you. The Force is part of you, though a part you cannot yet control. But through training and discipline, we can teach you to live as one with the Force.
Bastila has described this shared dream to the Council in great detail. We feel it is more than a dream. It is a vision. The Force is acting through you, as it acts through Bastila.
You and Bastila share a powerful connection to the Force, and each other. This is not unheard of. Connections often form between master and student, but rarely does a bond develop so quickly.
Whatever dangers may lie ahead, we cannot ignore the destiny that has brought you and Bastila here to us. Together. You and she are linked, as is your fate to hers. Together, you two may be able to stop Darth Malak and the Sith.
But do not let your head be filled with visions of glory and power. Such thoughts are the path to the dark side. The way of the light is long and difficult, as you must learn. Are you ready for such hardship?
Good. It is well that you see how important this. Understand that there is little choice in this matter, for you or us. Across the galaxy, the numbers of our order dwindle. We have sent many Jedi in quest. The Sith hunt the Jedi down like animals, ambushing and assassinating our brothers wherever they are found. We fear it.
Other Jedi have fallen from the light and embraced the dark side, giving their allegiance to the Sith and Malak, their Dark Lord.
If Malak is not stopped, the Republic will fall, and the Jedi will be hunted to extinction. The galaxy will enter a time of darkness and tyranny, not seen for 1,000 generations.
The Council has decreed that you and Bastila must investigate the ancient ruins you dreamed of, once the Council deems you ready.
Perhaps there you will find some clue, some explanation of how Revan and Malak were corrupted. And perhaps there you shall find a way to stop them.
Yes. Your devotion is most commendable. Before we send you to investigate the ruins, you must be trained in the ways of the Jedi, so that you can resist the darkness within yourself, within all of us. Otherwise, you are doomed to fail. We must begin your training at once. You have a destiny upon you that you must be prepared to face. The entire fate of the galaxy is upon you.
I can only hope you will prove up to the task.
The path you have chosen to walk is difficult. Others in the Order will always stand by you. You and Bastila share a special bond. Do not be afraid to turn to her when you need help in your training. The way of the Jedi is difficult. It requires great discipline. Yet even though you are a mere apprentice, your potential is unlimited, and your progress amazing. In all my years, I have never seen one who has mastered the initial training so quickly. You've done in weeks what many cannot do in years. I am honored to welcome you fully into the Jedi Order. Soon your apprenticeship will end, and you will be granted the title of Padawan, the lowest rank of those within the Jedi Order. Yet first you must prove yourself worthy. You have learned much, yet there is much more for you to still understand. The way of the Jedi must be entered into with a clear and focused mind. When you feel that you are ready to continue your training, know that you can find me here. Greeting. Soon your apprenticeship will end, and you will be granted in the traditions and customs of our order. These tests will see if you have truly mastered the training. First, I will test your knowledge of the Jedi Code. These tenets must always guide. You must prove you have a Jedi's understanding.
Mucho shakapanga, yi ki kun no
Puna!
Chinapala mu kakin cha na. Mucho shakapanga, tanga bok sha nag.
Mucho shakpaka ajuta.
I see you insist on wandering. You do not know the Jedi Code? Without knowledge of those doctrines, all your training will be for naught. All Jedi must know there's no emotion, there's peace. There's no ignorance, there's knowledge. There is no passion, there is serenity. There is no chaos, there is harmony. There is no death, there is the Force. Learn these truths, apprentice.
Greetings, my... Soon your apprenticeship in the tradition. These tests will... First, you must... There is no emotion. There is no There is no passion. There is no chaos. That is not correct. There is no shame in admitting weak. Return when you feel... Greetings. In the tradition... The first, you must... There is no... That is there. Greetings. In the these for you there is no You have learned your studies well, apprentice. It will not be long before you are... But first, you must pass the second test and learn about... The lightsaber is the traditional weapon of our... The blade is made of pure energy, and now it is your time. Speak.
Ah, you have come, young apprentice. The time has come for you to choose the color. Blue is the color of the Jedi Guardian. This Jedi battles against the forces of evil and the dark side. They focus more on combat training and use of the light. Yellow is the color of the Jedi Sentinel. This Jedi ferrets out deceit and injustice, bringing it to light. They focus less on combat and more on other skills and abilities. Green is the color of the Jedi Consular. This Jedi seeks to bring balance to the universe. They mediate between other groups, using their powers to end conflict and preserve peace. Indeed, we shall see. I will now ask you questions, and a woman and her small child are beset by a desperate-looking group of thugs. They're menacing her with weapons, and she screams to you for help. What do you do? Indeed. You are in combat with a dark Jedi allied with the Sith. There is a pause in the combat. What do you do? Yes, I suspected it. There is a locked door, and your goal... I am beginning to see a pattern here. You are the head of an enclave on a contested world. The Dark Jedi... Yes, I thought... As I suspected, you would be most suitable as a Jedi Guardian. Which color and power... Here is a blue crystal for your lights.
Ready?
What?
Yes, what's... I thought I said I don't want to talk about it anymore. I suppose you're right. Fine, then. When I think of all the men who betrayed us, the one that stands out above all of them is the one that I respected. You don't? I thought everyone did. Saul was my commanding officer back when the Mandalorian Wars first began. He taught me everything about being a soldier, and I looked up to him. Saul approached me before he left. He talked to me about how the Republic was on the losing side and about how I should start thinking of my survival. I know now that he was trying to recruit me into the Sith, but I couldn't have conceived of it back then. I argued with him and he got angry and he left. I never saw him again. Saul was my mentor. He led us to so many victories against the Mandalorians. I mean, even when things looked to be at their worst, I couldn't conceive of it. He couldn't be serious. I was wrong, of course. He not only left us for the Sith, he gave them the codes to bypass our scanners. I remember waking up as the first of the Sith bombers snuck past our defenses and began destroying half of our docked ships. I knew right away what had happened. I mean, I could have stopped him. I could have stopped it all. I blame Saul, not myself. I was stupid and I ignored the danger. He nearly destroyed us all. No, I fought Saul for years now, and if I ever catch up to him, he will regret what he's done. He will regret it. No, it's not. But I don't want to talk about it right now. Let's go.
Ah, good. Now that you have selected...
Yes, what... You got...
You have done extremely well in constructing your light. These crystals are very rare, found only in certain caves strong in the Force. By adding crystals to your lightsaber, you can alter or enhance its properties. There have even been unconfirmed rumors of certain Force-sensitive caves here on Dantooine that may hold these crystals. Your lightsaber identifies you as a member of the Jedi Order. With such recognition comes honor and respect, and the attentions of dangerous enemies. The Sith and Dark Jedi will seek to destroy you, apprentice. And you must prove yourself worthy. Are you ready to... For every Jedi, the threat of the dark side is always present. You must truly understand this before you are accepted into the Order. Even here on Dantooine, there are places where the ancient grove once used for deep the Kath hounds in the area have become savage and ruthless. The Kath hounds are but a symptom of the true problem. You must journey into the grove and confront the true source of the darkness. I can say no more. Some things you must see for yourself. None of... But remember this, my young... The dark side still taints the ancient...
Yes, what's it? You...
Achuta, ronda Kachikun-ida. Jedubadwana nidi Muchakpakanta. Kachikun-ida Hadonga. Achuta, Wonga. Jedubad Muchakpakanta.
Ita bistio bonko. Rundi hat.
The council has decreed.
Are you a Jedi? How long can you people... Protectors? Ha! You sit in your enclave safe from... No! They've been raiding planets across... You Jedi have left them.
I say we look for these Mandalorians. I fought them in the war. They're nothing but victims.
Those Mandalorian brutes have killed my...
You should have protected her better. And you call your...
And what am I supposed to do against a dozen Mandalorians and Duros? Nothing. There was nothing I could do. They came to our land demanding... There was nothing I could do. Too many of the Mandalorians and their Duros allies. I've come here to ask you, please, Master Jedi, stop these raids. Please, I beg of you.
Tatooine looks peaceful enough. Let's roam these plains. We need to keep our guard up while we're out here.
Greetings, young Jedi. I wonder... Please, I beg of you, I must find him. Please, if you do... Well, yeah, but he is very valuable to me all the same. He's the last... He's very dear to me, my precious. He's the only companion... He is a personal assistance droid. As the last legacy of my husband.
Wow, she really misses her droid.
Please, Please, should you find...
You asked Let's go!
You've been holding out on us again. You haven't given us enough money. I guess we're gonna have to take it out.
No, please! Take my wife and children instead. Anything!
Wife and children.
How'd you like that? Let's go!
I will be your doom! You. I am Juhani, and this is my grove. This is the place of my dark power. This is the place you have invaded. When I embraced the dark side, this is where I sought my solace. It is mine. A better Jedi than you will ever be. More powerful as well, for I could best my teacher. When I slew my master, Kotor, I knew I could never go back. And now I revel in my dark power. Power enough to crush the life from someone such as you. Or so I had thought. Yes, I struck her down in the middle of training, consumed by my anger, embracing the power of hate. But it was not enough. What is it you want? Why do you bother? The Council has sent you here to kill me. Why then, when you bested me so easily, did you not simply finish your task? Is it not apparent that I can never be saved? Not anger, peace. Yet even with your naive attitude, you managed to beat me. I am pathetic. I sit here and think myself to be great by embracing the dark side, but I am nothing. There is no way I could be turned back. I always thought they held me back, or jealous of my power. This is only because I was not good enough to meet their standards. I never have been. I seem to still have much to learn, both about being a Jedi and about myself. But I wish the cost of my ignorance had not been so high. I wish that my master had not suffered because of me. If she were alive now, there would be so much I would say to her. So much I would apologize for. How can the Council ever take me back with what I have done? Striking my master down in anger is unforgivable. The Council may forgive a lot, but not this. I am lost. Even though I would repent, there is nowhere left for me to go. Leave me to my hope. I do not know what to do. Not. If she were alive, how can the Council... If I show them I am free of passion, that I am serene, that I am willing to forsake the dark side, maybe, just maybe, they would accept me back. Do you think they would? Could it be possible after what I have done? The Council may forgive a lot. I am leave. How can I... The Council may I am leave. How can I ever fail? I thank you, Master Jedi. I will return to the Council again.
It is good to see Johnny has returned to the way of the light. Go to Master Jacques.
You have done well, my pupil. The ancient grove has been purified, and Juhani, but though she was saved, do not dismiss what happened to her. Juhani is both dedicated. She struck her master in anger during her training, and injured her greatly. But it was Quatra's choice. Juhani has been redeemed. And congratulations, apprentice. Or should I say, congratulations, Padawan. You have proven yourself worthy of joining the Jedi.
Training is now complete. When we heard of the ruins in your dreams, Master Dorak recognized it. We sent a Jedi to investigate, but he has not returned. The Force is guiding you through your vision. The secrets to stopping Malak may be hidden within those ruins. Be sure to bring Bastila with you.
I demand justice! The Central family is a blight upon Dantooine. They must be punished.
The Council will look into this matter, Mr. Matale. You must be patient. Your accusations have no proof, and we do not want you stirring up trouble with the Sandrals if there is some mistake.
Mistake? My son Shen is missing. How can there be any doubt?
There are other possible explanations for your son's disappearance.
Ah, you Jedi are good for nothing but talk. I shall only wait.
As dangerous as the threat from Darth Malak and the Sith may be, we Jedi cannot simply abandon our other responsibilities. The Council has promised Alan Matale, should you have time.
If Shen Matale is not...
Your study and training are...
It is in the real world that we truly...
Not to mention that I wouldn't mind getting out of this enclave for a bit. I mean, come on. How bad could it be?
Yes?
Yes, what... You...
You have done a great thing. One of our own had strayed, but you have returned Juhani to the Order.
I must give you my thanks. I have spoken to the Council, and they have helped me see the truth. Quatra's injuries were not so severe as... The fierce confrontation between us was nothing more than part of my... Quatra's methods may seem strange, but I trust her wisdom. After our last battle, Quatra had nothing left to teach me. I needed time alone to explore the turmoil. When I left, Quatra knew her work with me was done. There are other disciples who need training throughout the galaxy. And with your help, I have passed this difficult trial. The Council now feels I am ready to...
First the Jedi trick you into becoming an enemy, then they welcome you back as a friend. I can't say I approve of their training methods.
This has been a painful lesson, Juhani, but it seems you have learned it well. I'm certain you...
I do not know what the Council has in store for me, but I will trust in the Force.
Cool.
I'm not an expert on the Jedi, but this seems like the kind of thing that could get a person into a lot of trouble.
The crystals are sacred. No self-respecting Jedi would ever do such a thing.
Tong abog sha uchi gratullo da boga achuta. Jeda badawan muchashak